Hello, welcome back everybody. This is Ron, and sorry for the lack of videos, but today we are going to be talking about the recent new Halo game, if you want to call it that is Halo Fireteam Raven. Now, this was a new Halo experience that was announced last week, and it's an arcade experience that will be available at a real-life Dave & Buster all around the country at some time in summer 2018. Now, as a quick reminder, before we get into all the good stuff here, I'm giving away a $200 BH photo video. It's a photo video camera microphone professional kind of website for any Halo YouTuber under 10,000 subscribers. All you guys need to do is recommend somebody or recommend even yourself and tell me why they deserve that giveaway, and I will give it to them by the end of the month, and we'll announce the winner somewhere in early June. So, the description reads for Fireteam Raven: it is a cooperative arcade sci-fi shooting game from arcade legends Raw Thrills and Play Mechanics. I think I said that correctly, in a unique partnership with 343 Industries. So, just right off the bat, 343 isn't working on this directly as a studio. You know, they're not, I'm sure they have some people oversighting, managing everything like that, but, you know, Raw Thrills and Play Mechanics are the people that are actually creating the assets and doing the things that make this actually a game. So they say, set in the time frame of Halo Combat Evolved, this new arcade experience hot drops players feet first into the boots of Fireteam Raven, a group of elite ODSTs on the surface of Alpha Halo, fighting alongside the Master Chief and the rest of the UNSC as they try to desperately prevent the Alien Covenant Alliance from taking control of the ancient superweapon. Halo Fireteam Raven is housed in a massive, epic, imposing, coin-operated arcade machine designed and built by Raw Thrills and Play Mechanics in a close collaboration with 343 Industries. An enormous 130-inch 4K screen experience and 4 turret-mounted multi-purpose machine guns allowed for 4 players to fight Covenant troops, spacecraft, and vehicles, encounter the horrifying flood infestation, and save the galaxy in a frantic, explosive combat. Scatter all this across a wide variety of epic landscapes and encounters in a cooperative and competitive experience, and you've got a Halo adventure like nothing else you've ever played in the franchise. So, yes, let me drop my honest thoughts about this. Now, the Halo community has been kind of not completely raving in this. You know, people aren't super excited about this, obviously, because it, at least at first, will only be accessed at a Dave & Buster's. But if we look at the original video, it has about 190,000 views so far. It was uploaded last May 17th, so I think around Thursday or so, and it has 3,300 likes up and then 900 thumbs down. So it's about 85% approval, it seems. But the thing is, I'm going to go into like just my general thoughts, and then we'll talk about the bad side of this. All right, so I'm not 100% sure what to think about this, whether it's a good or bad thing, maybe neither, right? It's just subjective, but you know, we're all so focused on Halo 6 and now Halo Online, and with the regular negativity in the Halo community that has been here for many years, this is actually, considering everything, getting some good feedback, right? The fact that it's a co-op experience is what I would say is a step in the right direction, right? It's sort of a throwback to that kind of fun, and arcade experiences, you know, arcade shooters, you know, going to the arcade, for example, like Main Event, is actually pretty awesome. You know, if you actually give it a chance and you put all the cheesy voice acting and the graphics aside, these games are actually pretty cool, and it looks like this is a game that has been updated to actually match, you know, modern graphics to an extent, right? And that's really nice to see, because a lot of shooters at arcades have like 2003 graphics and they look terrible. They're fun, but they look terrible, and so it's cool to see that there's a Halo experience going to be at the arcades, and at least the Dave & Buster's, and that I hope that it's a success, and I hope that it does good, right? So the game itself, you know, as we read earlier, it involves a flood, the Coveys, the UNSC, ODSTs, and it plays off the Halo 1 story. But of course, I think it has tons of canon flaws, right? But the game itself is arcadic at best, right? It's really just a fun Halo experience, right? Nothing too serious, right? And it looks like it may have some really awesome moments, just like all arcade shooters do. Now, the game itself looks fine as far as the graphics go, and as far as the gameplay goes. Obviously, I haven't played it yet, and it will release sometime in summer this year, but until I do, it's kind of hard to say on how fun this game may actually be, or how good it is and how fun it is compared to other arcade shooters, similar ones. And it's also nice to see, on the other hand, Halo expanding and reaching out. You know, this isn't exactly a bad thing. I do kind of understand a little bit why people get upset about these kind of things and these kind of decisions to make these experiences. But on the bright side, this is not developed by 343, right? It's not taking anything away from Halo 6, right? It's not taking away anything from the team, anything substantial anyway. And it sort of, if anything, it expands the franchise to make it more, you know, fun and expandable, right? And for those people that are saying like, oh no, you know, a bunch of kids are going to be playing Halo, or a bunch of people that don't even know what Halo is, they're going to be playing it out of the arcades, because some people have been saying that. Look at it this way. We've all played Halo at one point knowing nothing about it, right? When I first played it, I knew nothing about it, and same thing with you, right? And so somebody might actually pick this up, play it at the arcade, get really interested in Halo, and make a bunch of awesome YouTube videos and become a, you know, superstar on YouTube. You know, who knows, right? But that's how this community needs to grow, is reaching out and doing new things. But with that being said, those are my initial / good thoughts about everything. My bad thoughts is that nobody asked for this. Think about it. Like, there's so many things that we've never asked for. We asked for stuff as a Halo community, but we didn't ask for this. No one really wanted a Halo arcade shooter at Dave & Buster's. It really seems like it may have been a deal that was done with Microsoft, you know, as a way to promote Dave & Buster's, as part of some like joint operation. Oh, yeah, you know, maybe that might expand Halo a little bit. But really, I feel like they're not... I get it, but I feel like they're not going in the right direction again. And I say that because we have asked so many times for Halo to be on PC. There's a controversy with Halo Online. We've been asking for Halo PC like forever. We've been asking for, you know, a side Halo game. We've been asking for tons of stuff throughout the years, and we still get like the Blitz cards. We still get the Rex. We still get arcade experiences now, and it's just frustrating. I think it's frustrating for everybody, you know, in the Halo community when we see these ambitious projects being done, and there's like other things over here that thousands, hundreds of thousands of Halo fans are eagerly waiting for, but we still hear and see nothing. So, you know, when they don't take care of that stuff, we're not so receptive to this stuff. It sort of reminds me about how Valve is making a card game, their new game, which is, I think it's called Artifact, right? Which is not Half-Life 3, it's not Portal 3, it's not any of the games people actually want. It's a card trading game that probably makes a shit ton of money based on, you know, people's spending habits with microtransactions, I think. I could be wrong about that, but still, people don't actually want this, and we're not going to be very accepting of it until you guys actually give us what we want. And so that's just my 2 cents about this. Community manager Brian Gerhard says that 343 subtly mentioned that the next Halo game, Halo 6, has and is still being worked on. Now, this isn't like a, whoa, you know, it's not a big surprise that, yeah, Halo 6 is being worked on right now, but it's nice to get that confirmation, as well as what he says right after that, is that the arcade game here, which is, of course, Fireteam Raven, is not having any developmental impact on the next Halo game, Halo 6, right? Because it was built by a different studio. It wasn't built by 343, but maybe the assets from Halo Reach and other things were imported in, right? Obviously, there's a partnership in place, but I don't think any substantial resources have been taken away from 343. That's what they say. But yes, guys, of course, let me know your thoughts about this. What do you think about Fireteam Raven? You know, it's been about a week, and, you know, just kind of having some second thoughts, some second opinions about everything. Let me know down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions and feelings about Fireteam Raven. Are you going to go to Dave & Buster's? Do you even go there, or will you just go there just for this? Let me know down in the comments below. In other news, Halo MCC is getting a really nice update, which involves a delivery system where you can actually have a custom install of which Halo games you want on and don't want. And that's great because Halo MCC is like, what, 80, 90, 100 gigabytes big. And unless you have like a external drive, that takes up like half your original Xbox save. So yeah, that would be great if we could actually pick some games we want and don't want. I know I'd probably uninstall Halo 4, I never play it, and maybe uninstall Halo 1. But Halo 2 and Halo 3, I would love to have those, so that's just a super convenient feature. And yeah, also they say you know, the new version of the game will include the new UI, and it's just going to be a lot better, a lot faster, a lot fresher. New features will be coming soon, and you can read all about that on Halo Waypoint, where they've talked about everything and all the updates that they've been doing to make the game a much better experience, something much better than it was at launch, right? Something much smoother. And it's great to see that there's a separate team not affecting Halo 6's development working on MCC, just like this Fireteam Raven. You know, to know that that is all working out fine, then you know, that's great and that's awesome. But anyways, guys, let me know down in the comment section below what you think about MCC as well as Fireteam Raven. I'd love to hear it. And one more time, again, if you know a Halo YouTuber that is under 10,000 subscribers and you think they deserve a $200 BH photo video, you think that they could use it and kind of use that as a way to advance their career on making awesome Halo videos for the Halo community, let me know down in the comments below. Guys, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it so much. Subscribe here on HaloFollower and drop this video a like if you ended up enjoying, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.